Hi, it's Mark with the LandRover. I thought I'd do a quick one. So what we did was we got this paint here, this green, is actually long dry paint, and we did it with a brush. And I must admit, I mean, it's not bad, but I'm just not happy with the finish on it, really. It doesn't look bad in the rain, doesn't look bad from 6 foot, but it's not right. And so it's getting a new bonnet anyway, so we're leaving the bonnet. It's getting new doors because we're putting the old blast-proof doors on, and then the wheel arches are going to be painted the same colour as the wings because they look pretty good with the wolf wheels on. So I've taken them off and we're going to rub it down flat to get rid of the brush marks, and then we're going to spray each panel separately with green paint. So what we've done here, I'll just go under here, let's have a look on there. So we've changed that new Outrigger's on there, so we've got a new Outrigger. That's all connected up and done. So it's pretty good. So all of that side is new, apart from the hub, the stub axle. I've got to change the stub axle on both sides because they're leaking oil when she starts still. But I'm pretty chuffed with that Outrigger. It's welded on this side and welded on the other side, so that's brand new. Then I've got to put the fuel tank back on, which has been painted and protected and stuff, so that's pretty good. The fuel tank bracket's been done, of course, which is over there. That's all done as well. So all of that side's pretty new. And then we've got the back wheel arches off, and then I've got galvanised corners. This is just a test fit to see if it fits, and I'm pretty chuffed with that because I'm going to leave them galvanised. I mean, I've put a bit of paint underneath here because I've tidied this up, and then this is 2K paint, and see, it's reacted with the long dry there. It's just reacted a little bit. You might not be able to see it because it's raining, but that's just a little bit of reaction there. So that's 2K paint. I've just sprayed on just to protect the aluminium because it's going to be stood a week, and I don't want it to get rotty. So we're going to have those end caps on there, and then on this side I've got to fill in the holes in there because someone's got about 18 fog lights on. Look, there's loads of holes in there. I've got to straighten that up and then protect it. And then I've cleaned up all this. This is about 30 years worth of dirt in there, so I've cleaned all of that up. So far we've got wheel arches off, we've got all the lights off the back, which we'll wire in properly when we put them back in. They're LED lights in, and spare wheels in the trunk, of course. And we're all ready to do some rubbing down and painting bodies. So we're doing this panel here. We're not doing the door, we're doing the front wing and the roof just up there. This back, the back window and the tailgate. So we're doing all of that back. So rubbing down, making sure she's flat and green and good. I think that's pretty good. So news on the turbo. So I'll walk in the garage and show the turbo because we messed up the turbo really. So I bought a rebuild kit, which looks a bit of a mess at the moment. So I bought a rebuild kit, which is here. Nothing wrong with the rebuild kit, it's perfectly fine. But I couldn't really get this to bits. I haven't got a clue how to get that to bits, the centre core. So we bought a new core for the turbo. So that's in there. And then if I show you what an absolute nightmare we had with 2 bolts. So we had, this is the hot side of the turbo, and that's actually a stud extractor which is snapped off inside a drilled bolt inside the housing. So it doesn't even go all the way through, look. It's inside the housing. And then on this side, and another one that's snapped off, which again doesn't go all the way through on the housing as well. So the hot side of the turbo, 2 snap studs and snap stud extractors in both. Look, I mean, that's an absolute pig. Oh, I've lost it now. There we go. Absolute pig on the turbo. So the cold side of the turbo completely all right. New cartridge for inside the turbo. Then hot side of the turbo, I've got a guy in Lutterworth, David, who's gonna get those 2 studs out for me with a bit of luck, and then we'll rebuild the turbo and put it back on, and that'll be done. And even these drills, I mean, these are actually Milwaukee drills, pretty good quality drills. And even these wouldn't touch the stud extractor. The stud extractor is a Sealy stud extractor, so it's pretty tough, I guess, and even those drills wouldn't touch it. So yeah, it's going to a machine shop to get done because, you know, that's the way it is, I suppose. But it's raining now, Sunday afternoon, and we're off. That's the LandRover. Thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying the videos. If you are, make a comment. If you've got any questions, by all means, make a comment in there. But she's coming on pretty well. I'm quite chuffed with Now, I was thinking we'd probably end up spending about 8,000 on her altogether. She cost 3, and then about 8,000 in total on work. Or a bit of dirt down there now. That's where we've brushed up again. We've painted the sill and then brushed up against it while it's been still being wet, I think. So that's, yeah, so it's pretty blooming good. Pretty good. So if you've got any questions, as I say, put them in the comment box and we'll answer them. All right, my name's Mark. Speak to you soon.